Hey guys, it's Brandeis with Frugalnomics, and I just want to do a quick video on depotting your MAC eyeshadow and blush. I'll do one for you as a demonstration, and the same applies to the other. But before we get started, I got my Banana Republic sweater. It's kind of an ice blue or a minty green color. I got it for about 65 cents. I got it thrifting, and I didn't want to spend $8 on an Essie polish that I had been eyeing. I just didn't want to. So I got something called Blushing Blue. And I got it from a dollar store for $1, and I think it's great. I really love the color. It's spring, so it's always a nice thing to have the light, airy colors. So let's get started. For the MAC Cosmetics, I have a post. If you see the link below, it tells you in detail how to get free MAC Cosmetics. You can get a free eyeshadow. They come in these containers. You can get a free lip glass, not the dazzle glasses, just the plain lip glasses, or you can get a free lipstick. And most recently I got Girl About Town, which is a really hot kind of fuchsia color that I've been rocking, so I'm excited about that. But if you recycle, any plastic container, they have your eyeshadows, moisturizer, sometimes the concealers come in containers like these, but 6 plastic containers you recycle, you can get free items. And I like to put my makeup in these palettes. They have the ones for eyeshadows. This container itself, the palette is $15. I carry my eyeshadows in these, and everyone always asks me if I'm like a makeup artist because I carry these. But it's so convenient, and I have like every color that I have right now or want to carry with me in those. Or you can do blush in these kind of palettes, and they're $16. My apologies. They're $16, and you can carry, and I recently dropped mine, so I, had a couple break, but they were at the end of their life anyway, and I'm going to put another one in there when I'm done. But just to demonstrate for you the depotting, the MAC Cosmetics come in these kind of containers, and if you can see, they have the notch here, and then you have a bit of a groove, and that's where the area we'll be addressing to get it out. Now the tools you need are things that I had around the house. You can use a steak knife. I simply use it for the pointed edge. And you need a pair of wire cutters, just so you can see what those look like. And those are the 2 tools that I use. And I take my steak knife, and inside the groove that I showed you, so this groove right here, I take my knife and I put it in there, and I simply stick it in there, and you start to hear it coming out. You want to be careful, but I don't want to mutilate the container too much, so I can recycle it later. I stick my knife in there, and it simply pops out just like that. So now you have this piece that we no longer need, and this tray is what we're going to be dealing with. And you have an area at the bottom with this 2 smaller notches, and you have an area at the top with the 2 larger notches, and we'll be dealing with this area, and we'll be sticking our wire cutters inside these 2 lips. So just so you're certain, we won't be addressing any of the outside edge, but simply taking the wire cutters and making a snip here, right inside. See where I put that? And then another one on the opposite side in the same spot. And so we made those 2 cuts right there. And I'll gently take my wire cutters, and I'll pull this back. So we just want to expose the metal tray that's in there. And so I'm trying to hold this up so you guys can see it. And once you pull it back a little, you simply want to take your steak knife. You can already hear the adhesive starting to come unglued some. So you want to do it gently. So once I stick the knife under there, I start, wriggling it a bit. There you go. And so now you see the plate coming out. You see the adhesive on the inside. And for me, that's enough adhesive. That's all I really need. What's on the back there is plenty. Now you may want to add a sticky or something to put inside your container, but notice like you're not going wild or anything. It should be fine. So once I'm done, I take this and I sit it inside there, and I'm good to go. And that's it. The same thing goes. I put this back inside here, so when I go to the MAC store, you know, you're not having a bunch of things rattling around in your container, but I sit that back in there, pop it closed, or as much as I can get it, and I take it back to the store like that, and I recycle for more good items. So take 6 items, you go back to the store, and you get more great things. So be sure to check out my post below on how to get the free cosmetics in detail for MAC. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Brandeis with Frugalnomics. Thanks for watching.